Hi guys. So hi, welcome back to this week's episode of Crazy Talk. I'm already getting yelled at. So, a Florida man with no arms and no legs is currently armed and on the run. Yes, I said that right. A man with no arms and no legs is on the run. Obviously, he has to be from Florida. Thanks for that, Greg Costa. Probably not even watching our episodes. You suck. Beyond the title of the story, though, it's actually really sad. I think he, killed his parents. So I'm just not going to touch that anymore. Moving across the United States into Colorado, a classroom was evacuated and a school was locked down because of the use of a gravity bong. I'd like to give a huge shout out and congratulations to the kids who got away with smoking a grab to such an extent that it was able to fill up an entire classroom and cause half the school to be shut down. Seriously though, whatever happened to smoking a joint in the bathroom? Out the window, guys, come on. According to school officials, the students who were near the device were immediately brought to be examined by medical personnel. They were treated with medical marijuana to calm them down from the anxiety given to them by the school officials who rushed them out in the first place. Just kidding. So we're here at Crazy Talk, know a little Penn State secret that we're not supposed to, but we're going to share with you anyway. Let's hear the Nittany Lion roar, everybody. Let's hear that one more time. You know what that actually is? It's a toilet flushing. Let's hear it slowed down. Yeah, you hear the water trickling at the end? I guess basically the guy who created the roar knew that our football team would end up being shit at one point. But hey, we beat Indiana. Didn't expect that, to be honest. We kind of suck right now. So today we have the long-awaited return of Colton's Conspiracy Corner. Everybody give it up for Colton.
Hello, concerned citizens, and welcome back to Colton's Conspiracy Corner. I just want to explain my location. I'm unable to be in the studio because I know way too much, so I'm reporting live from the field. Okay, so today I'm alerting you with news that concerns not only people of our planet, but the entire galaxy. It has come to me and my team's attention that an old threat has re-emerged. Supreme Chancellor and Galactic Emperor Palpatine is again in power. He has been masquerading as a man by the name of Vladimir Putin. I know you guys may be wondering out there, how is this possible? We all saw him die. But, as we know, Emperor Palpatine fell into the beam generator of the Death Star a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Our quantum physicist department believes that a beam powerful enough to destroy a planet the size of Alderaan could also tear a hole through the space-time continuum, sending Palpatine through a wormhole and dropping him in Siberia. His rise to power went unnoticed until recent events raised my and my team's suspicion. At first, he briefly revealed his true self in a shocking image when he lashed out at a journalist who asked him a question he felt was unacceptable. Can we please bring that up? He is seen here electrocuting the journalist. I only know one person capable of such power. So do you. Alright, second, and most alarming to me, are the plans leaked from the Kremlin of their new space station designs. Can we please pull that up for the folks at home? If that isn't enough for you, simply look at this. Be afraid, people. A new era of imperial terror threatens our future. Remember when stormtroopers are busting down at your doors, that I warned you first.
Thanks for that one, Colton. Why do I still let you here? Up next, we have an interview with the Vice President and the PR Chair of the Clown Nose Club. Crazy Talk will be right back. Hi there and welcome back to Crazy Talk. So we have the Clown Nose Club on again, second time. Hi guys, welcome. So we had Justin on once, right? Hi Justin, welcome back to Crazy Talk. And now we have Emily.
Yes.
Who's the PR chair, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So let's refresh our guests a little bit. So what is the Clown Nose Club?
Okay, the Clownless Club, it's basically a club that's dedicated to positivity and just letting people know that they matter. And we go around trying to get out of our comfort zones and go outside of our little bubble and try and knock on someone else's.
And you, sir? What is the Clownless Club?
Yeah, Clownless Club is about getting people out of their comfort zone and making sure that people matter, because we honestly believe that they do. You know, I think that's one of the biggest tenets, making sure that you get out and experience new things, and knowing that other people are really important in the world.
Okay, that's cool. So why'd you guys decide to join? Because it's such like a just club to join. It's like a wonderful thing. Also, can you breathe?
Yeah,
the nose is off.
That's the difficulty with the nose, is it just makes it hard to breathe sometimes.
It's funny, random like story. You guys, when you guys came on last year, you gave me a nose, and I put it on, but I have a nose ring, so it makes my nose ring like stab through the other side of my nose. So I really can't wear it. But anyway, so why did you guys decide to join?
Well, I joined when I was a freshman just because I actually heard about it at my student orientation, and I was like, that looks like a weird club. I think I should join that. That'd be fun. And my roommate actually was the one that got me involved in it, because I didn't see them at the involvement fair. And whenever I eventually got to starting to come to the meetings, I just loved it, and I just thought it was such a cute club, and it was just something really cool I could kind of like tell people about, like, oh, I'm the Clownless Club.
Oh, that's awesome. And why did you join?
I joined. Can you like tone it down? That was so violent.
I'm violent with my guests.
Violent with my guests.
It's my show.
I joined actually basically like right when I got into college, because Chad Littlefield, the founder of Clownless Club, he was my, what was it called? Fit Cap. Used to be called Fit Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the dude who like presented everything, and he went, well, you know, my favorite club is the Clownless Club, obviously, because he started it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's so interesting. And then he emailed the then president, Danielle Long, and she was like, that's awesome. Like, you're already embodying Clownless Club spirit by doing this, so why don't we meet and talk? And so from there, I became the webmaster right away. So I've had an exec. I actually didn't have any like skills for that.
They just gave it to you.
Yeah, I took a class.
That's kind of cool.
He's
right?
like a cool person. We want him on the exec board. He took a class in high school about how to design web pages. So
Singular
obviously,
class of all 4 years of high school.
4 years of high school.
So
in
he's
junior
qualified.
year, he took one class. So this makes sense now. Yeah, so I was webmaster, and then luckily the vice president dropped out. So then there was some mixing around, and I became secretary. And now I'm the vice president. So I've actually been an exec member for 3 years now.
Okay, cool. So what do you do as VP? And why did they give you such a position of power? Because I don't think you deserve it.
I am offended, wounded even. Basically, it was between me and the now president, and the fact is, I don't have any organizational skills like whatsoever. And with that,
This is true. He was secretary last year. This is very true.
Oh my God.
so I
like
wasn't
papers
qualified for
everywhere.
webmaster, and I was barely qualified for secretary. Now with vice president, I'm actually very qualified, because I'm basically just communicating with people all the time. And trying to spread the message out. This is actually my second interview today about Clownless Club.
Really?
So I think I'm doing it right.
Who were you cheating on me with?
My friend Shannon Sweeney. She's a reporter for the Collegian. Shannon, you're awesome. Thank you for being cool.
Nice shout out
Crazy
there.
Talk is better than the Collegian, obviously.
Obviously.
For many reasons.
I mean, not really. Shannon, if you watch this.
Okay, so no, what do you like communicate to said members?
Well, basically, I just try and make sure that people know what we're about, and then I try and get people together outside of the club to my best ability, which, I mean, can be kind of difficult. But generally, people do a pretty good job without me, to be honest. So
Amen.
I try my best.
Amen. Okay, so I know you're a PR chair, and that's really cool, because here now, television, woo! So what do you do?
Well, basically, I run all of the Clownless Club social media accounts. So we have a Facebook, a Pinterest, and then we have a Twitter and an Instagram, which at PSU_CNC. You should all go follow us. And so I run those, and kind of just, like Justin said, I kind of do something similar. Like, I communicate to the members. I actually started a club newsletter this year.
Ooh, that's cool.
So that's kind of cool. I'm also
That's really awesome.
Yeah, I'm in the PRSSA, and I did newsletter stuff for them.
Okay.
And so they use this really cool thing called Issue, and it's kind of like an interactive newsletter, and it's really neat. So I've been doing that, and then
What do you have in your newsletters?
well, I've been writing stuff about kind of canning in our Thon group right now, because obviously it's canning season.
Yeah.
And then we've been writing stuff about recaps from nose days that we have, upcoming dates from our social couch are in there, and then just putting some pictures from our director of photography, kind of just make sure the members feel that they're all connected and having a good time.
We want to start featuring people, almost kind of like an employee of the month.
Okay.
We do
like a clown nose member of the month.
Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
Do you guys have like titles, like clown nosers or what? I don't know.
We should talk about that.
Yeah.
Bring it up in our next exec meeting.
Next exec meeting.
What do we call it? This weird girl on TV show decided that we should have names.
It'll be at the top of the agenda, that's for sure.
So what are you guys doing this year, like in specific?
Well, we always have our small groups that go all year round. There's 3 of them, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And they just kind of plan out the small group projects that'll happen every month. We normally have Nose Week, is what I like to call it. And it's the last week of the month, and that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's always the projects going on those days. And then it's kind of like our big PR push for Nose Day, which is always held on the Thursday. So we're doing that. And
Do you wear the noses during that, I'm assuming?
Yes,
of
yes
course.
we do. It's easy to pick us out in a crowd,
Okay,
that's for
cool.
sure.
And where do you guys usually go? Like,
The hub's normally our biggest
Hub
area.
is the big area, but
Yeah.
we occasionally try and switch it up. You know, like this year we did Candy Cart.
That was really
That was a
successful.
pretty cool one. What we did,
fun, actually.
we went to Party City and we bought just a whole bunch of just random crap, and we kind of just threw it. And candy, of course. Candy was a pretty, you know, it was called a candy cart.
And
when you
SpongeBob
did candy.
tattoos.
SpongeBob
They were big hit.
tattoos. They
Ooh,
were a
that's
pretty
cool.
big hit. We just threw it into a cart and we walked around with a megaphone yelling, "Hey, candy cart," and also like compliments.
Yeah.
I feel like you're the last person I would give a megaphone to.
It's his favorite thing, for obvious
It
reasons.
really
believe
is my
that.
favorite.
I believe
If
that.
I don't have the megaphone, then I basically stand outside the hub like a preacher and I just yell, "You rock! And you rock!
The New Willard preacher.
I like your scarf!"
The Clown Nose Club preacher.
That's like our initiation is like giving people the megaphone because everyone's
Is that like you're hazing? You have to yell
Our-
with a megaphone.
I wouldn't say hazing by any means.
yeah. But it's funny because everyone comes in and they're so timid and they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to use the megaphone. I don't know what I'm going to say. Then they take it and you can't get it away from them. I know.
It's great.
I love
Everyone
the megaphone.
loves the megaphone.
It's like a position of power.
But she did kind of bring up a good point with like everyone's like kind of timid, and that's like one of the biggest misnomers about our club is that we're like all extroverts, you know.
Yeah,
just wanna-
definitely.
We're all like gung ho and stuff. But in actuality, because we want to get out of our comfort zone, it's a lot of people who like just want to be present, I guess is the best way to possibly say, you know. So we have a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life, you know. It's a pretty interesting club because it's not like it's specialized. It's just anyone who kind of wants to get out and do cool things and make sure people know they matter, you know.
Yeah.
That's like what it is.
Okay, cool. So I guess last thing, you brought an umbrella. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah,
Just because I'm really excited about the umbrella.
There's actually so we try and do this thing that never really works, but it's called
True.
it's called umbrella taxi, and when it's like snowing or raining or something like that,
Yes.
we'll try and get a few people and
All the
take
bad
people
luck.
to classes and stuff like that. Bad luck, whatever.
Clown Nose Club.
Clown Nose Club.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
And people often assume that if I ever use this, I'm actually imitating How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
And that's
yellow umbrella.
very false. I mean, I like the show,
Yeah.
but it's just a Clown Nose Club promotion, really, and we're helping people out. So that's the big thing.
I like that. That's cute. So I guess where do you guys meet? When? How do you get new members? If anyone's interested.
Well, we meet Mondays through Wednesdays is when our small groups meet, and they normally meet in 221A in the hub, and it's at 7 p.m. We also have our thon meetings at 8 p.m. on Mondays in 215 Armsby. And then if you want to join our listserv, just email your first and last name to psuclownnoseclub@gmail.com, and we'll get you right on.
Awesome. Okay, so I don't like you. Thank you guys so much for coming. Seriously, you're great. Clown Nose Club is awesome. You think you look cool.
No, I know I
There
look
it
cool.
goes.
I gotta
Yeah,
put mine on.
nose
I
is
look
so
on.
cool.
Nose is on.
This is ridiculous.
All right, you guys are great. Thank you so much. Crazy Talk will be right back.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching